Hey, it's Marissa. Welcome back to the studio. Do you sometimes get bored with your art that it's the same thing all over again? Well, you know what? What I usually do to get out of that is to integrate collage. So, in this video, I'm going to show you my favorite tools that I use and the process that I use to add collage into my artwork. I promise this is going to be fun. So, let's dive in. So let's get started. These are some of my materials that I use. This is an old Reader's Digest compilation of short stories. This one was from a magazine, a French magazine. Here I have Japanese paper. This is just a scrap from newspapers. I get some of the free papers. This is from a Chinese papers. This is from a tissue, some magazine papers, old maps like National Geographic has so many maps, and I just get them from Salvation Army. These are old musical or piano music sheets. And these are photocopies from a nursery rhyme book that I've had as a kid. And this one, just again, magazine items that really interest me. And this is a photocopy of that same Mother Goose nursery rhyme book. And I just love it because it has the handwriting of my mom. And again, I made photocopies of that nursery rhyme book. It just, adds a little bit of whimsy and unexpected collage work onto your paintings. This one is a old magazine of beautiful jewelry, and I just like the color harmony there. Materials. So this is a jar lid, and I use polymer medium. It's an acrylic polymer that I will use as my glue. And I like it because it has archival properties. Revlon, of course, I have a blow dryer to dry things, so it's fast. I have an old rag, just a regular synthetic brush, scissors, and a brayer. Now, brayers are really fun because they're non absorbent and you can use it for rolling on paint, or in this case, I'm just gonna use it to adhere the polymer, which I'm using as glue, to to the surface of whatever I'm trying to use. So here I'm just starting to show you how I put the polymer onto the backside of what I'm intending to use as collage. So I use the polymer on the backside. Sometimes I also put polymer on the top, but in this case I'm just using it at the other side and just putting it, just wiping off the excess glue with the rag. So I am just going to continue adhering collage materials, paper materials, and integrating them into this surface. I put a boundary line here, which is masking tape, so I don't go off my sketchbook. But if you're doing this on your painting, you don't need to put a boundary like what I did with my masking tape. I just wanted to ensure that my collage materials are kept to this boundary. So enjoy. I will be checking in on you in a little while, but here you can see me adhere all the different materials I showed you earlier and how I am putting them into my surface. So sometimes I like to cut to get a straight edge, but most of the time I just tear the papers. So at this point, I want to put some titanium white around certain areas here just to tone down some of the darker areas. So I just want to put a very, very light indication of color and just tone down some of the areas that I feel is too strong. Then from here, I'm going to bring in another color, and its color is sepia. And I really like this color, and it's by Triart. Triart is a company in Kingston, Ontario that makes quality acrylic mediums and paint. And why I like this color, it's like a mixture of black and brown and a little bit of green in there. But what it does is it gives you that color that is slightly aged. And I like this effect on a collage, particularly if it's just all collage work I'm doing. It depends if you're integrating collage with an existing painting, so you may not want to use this color. But I highly recommend using sepia for collage work. It is really a beautiful color and it adds a different dimension. Yay, the big reveal! So I'm just taking out the tape that I used as my border so that you can see the collage work on its own. And I think it kind of looks very whimsical and quite happy, actually. Here we go. This is the finished collage. And really, this is just showing you how to integrate random pieces of paper into your artwork. Technically, you can add this onto any artwork you're working on, or even just do a collage painting in itself. Or if you want, you could even collage first, enjoy the process, and then paint on top of it. There's so many possibilities. I hope you enjoyed this exercise. And if you like the video, please give me a like. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me. Sweet out. Bye for now.